And what is it about having all of these things that makes you feel comfortable?
Why do you continually buy things?
And I feel like every day you always say that you'll start tomorrow. And why do you think it's so hard in your personality to accept? Why do you always want to do everything on your own?
How old are you now?
Too old.
Too old?
Yes. I will be 51 in December.
How do you feel about that?
I don't know. I thought it would be great.
Life begins at 50?
Yes, I really believed that until I had the brain surgery. I try to laugh at myself so I don't get aggravated and frustrated and angry. And now that I have this disability, which is mental and physical, I can't walk and balance and carry properly. That's another thing. I have very little patience now, which I had more of before the surgery. So I get upset quickly because things just are not working right. And there's nothing that I can do about it. I can't change it. I can't fix it. My favorite hobby was eggs. I used to take hollow eggs, goose eggs, cut them into different designs, put hinges, put velvet on the inside, make jewelry boxes, and then design the outside with different things and put them on stands.
And you can't do that anymore?
Well, in order to do that, you need to hold an egg in one hand and work with the other, which means that coordination, and I don't have coordination in daily things, even lifting up a pot of water. So if you're not coordinated, you could crush the egg that you're holding in one hand while you're trying to work with the other. And I think what I'll try to do is do that, but with chicken eggs, which
How do I amuse myself?
I can hollow out myself
I
from the
crochet.
store and see if I
watch
can do
TV.
that.
Oh, you make all these jokes all the time.
I make jokes because I have to. Either that or I'll start crying all the time. So it's one or the other. And there must be something that I can do competently. I just have to find out what it is, and I have to stop being angry with myself.
And what happened to you?
About 2 years ago, a main artery broke behind my right eye, and they operated, and they opened up my head from here all the way around to here. The operation was 8.5 hours, and I was given less than 40% chance to live, and I woke up a motor mouth. So they knew that I could speak, but I don't have any short-term memory. I have been a legal secretary for 17 years, an executive secretary, and now I can't spell. And I have dyslexia in my typing. I have a marvelous boss. He's 84 years old. He walks faster than I do. I could trip him. And what he forgets, I remember, and he corrects all my work, and he doesn't want a new secretary, and he doesn't want me to go on disability. You know, it's supposed to be wonderful that I'm alive, but everything that you're used to doing all your life at my age, and then it's like being teased. You know, you think you can do it, but you can't, and then you get very frustrated and angry.
I'm concerned because right now Larry is in prison and he'll get out in 98.
He is eligible for parole. Late 97, early 98, that does not mean that he will be put out on parole, and that I do have the right to contact the district attorney, tell him about my situation, and for them to investigate and see his mental attitude before he is even eligible for parole.
And what do you think about our relationship now?
We're traveling in opposite directions. I have a lot to cope with. I have to revamp my entire life because of my disabilities, and you are heading to start a new life because you're finishing college.
And when I'm done with college, do you want me to stay and help you?
Yes and no. I never ever wanted you to feel responsible for me. Help, yes, but
if I don't stay and help you out and take care of you, then who will?
no one. No one.
And Marianne Worley concludes her special reports on unsolved murders in the region.
But first, it was an elaborate scheme which led to the arrest of a man police say took a contract out on his former wife's life. In a TZA News special, Tony Fama reports police led the man, 55-year-old Larry Gerenstein of Lloyd, to believe the hit went through. All the while, his wife was still alive.
To kill his former wife, Kitty. Police say they learned just last Wednesday of a contract Gerenstein took out on her life. Police say the hitman probably got cold feet, turned informant, and told Kitty of the plan. And that eventually led police to set up what appeared to be a crime scene at Kitty's home in Esopus, with the hope it would get back to Gerenstein that the hit went through, and Kitty was dead. Police arrested Gerenstein at their Hurley barracks after calling him and leading him to believe they needed help in their investigation. State police tell us the apparent motive is rooted in a property settlement which would have been complete by this coming April. Now, apparently, according to authorities, Larry Gerenstein didn't want to share any money or property with his former wife. Police tell us both Kitty Gerenstein and her teenage daughter, Justine, will be housed nearby for a while before returning home. In the town of Esopus, Tony Fama, TZA News.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm not born ready. For what, I don't know.